I wanted to discuss how we can manage our SOI through social media and particularly Facebook. Facebook is so powerful and it's so meaningful for our sphere compared to any other platforms. If something happens, we typically post on Facebook. This is more of communication between friends. And this is why it's important to manage our relationship on a platform that is designed to communicate between friends. Compared to Instagram, we follow each other. We might follow people who we don't even know. On Facebook, typically you become friends with people that you know. And this is a very valuable tool for you to utilize and stay connected. I'm a big fan, as you probably know me, that I'm a big fan of having systems in place. And this is why in this presentation, I'm about to share with you systems of nurturing your SOI on Facebook. Yes, we still need to make calls to them. And in my opinion, the ideal frequency is 4 times a year, every quarter. We set these calls, but 3 months is a pretty big span. And we want to stay in touch in between. So let me get to my presentation and I'll show you how to manage this relationship with SOI using Facebook. All right, can you see my screen? Everything's good? Yes, good. All right, so starting right here, managing, utilizing social media to attain concrete business success on Facebook. So let's get started. So what I'm going to be talking today, the power of Facebook, understanding your SOI. We need to come into rapport with our SOI. Social start with communication. And this is very common question I hear from my coaching clients. What should I post? We're going to be talking about communication. We're going to be talking about business planning and yes, planning Facebook interactions in our business plan and how we can turn your business planning into predictable number of conversations in your CRM, engaging with your SOI on Facebook, balancing personal and business content, importance of personal content on your Facebook page, consistency in communication, and at the end, I'll give you a little bit of bonus, advanced nurturing strategies, especially with paid ads. All right, let's get started. All right, so the power of Facebook. Why I want to focus on this particular platform is most of communication between friends happening on Facebook. This is very high engagement level, makes this platform crucial for marketing. And leveraging Facebook effectively can significantly boost your business success. So we want to make sure that your SOI is managed at the proper platform. On Instagram, yes, we have a little different strategies in stories, in posting, etc. However, this strategy works best on Facebook. So I want to start from stressing the importance of conversations. So on this slide, you can see that 100 over 100 conversations, and this is K. I should have put K. 135,000 conversations is much more favorable to your relationship with your SOI. That's is annual, by the way, and versus 2,400 likes. Likes are not getting you money. Likes are likes. We want to focus on conversations, and I'll be talking more about what type of conversations we need to initiate on the top of what we typically post. So SOI includes our friends, family, past clients, colleagues. These people will support and refer you business. So it's important to have these conversations because when we focusing on posting, we're trying to impress people with our posts, which is also necessary, and there is certain frequency for these posts. But in this presentation, I want to bring your attention more towards relationship building, communication, and being genuinely interested in our SOI. This is why likes are not that important. So let's get into deeper details. So it all starts with communication. Facebook marketing for SOI starts with your communication, not posting. Track communication with your SOI through your CRM. Manage relationship by linking your CRM to Facebook and other social media. It depends on which one your SOI likes. However, I know people without Instagram. I know people who don't like TikTok. But literally every single person in my SOI has Facebook page. So we want to link your CRM, have a link in your CRM to that particular person. And we want to start with setting your business goal and calculating how many conversations do you need to make during the year with your SOI. These conversations, they're not going to be as effective as the phone call. However, if you stay in consistent communication, and most importantly, you're not just making a comment, oh, great, or congratulations, or something simple. You want to spark a conversation. So we want to focus on conversations that end with a question. You want that person to respond to you, right? That first triggers the mechanism, the algorithm of Facebook. As soon as you two have communication, now your posts will show up in their feed. But most importantly, if they feel that you want to reach out to your sphere, you want to share something valuable with them, they will return you a favor and they will send you a referral when it's necessary. So I'm not talking about screaming in your DMs, hey, we have lowest interest rates in the past 52 weeks, but something more meaningful. So they will respond to our message and we spark this conversation. So don't use apps or website to communicate with your SOI. Instead, put that link in your CRM. Like I use Follow Boss. You can literally link their profile. And instead of going to your social media, you have number of conversations that you need to make in order to hit the goal that you set in your business plan. And you choose the tag or bucket, depends on the CRM that you use. And you know that today my goal is to communicate with 80 people from my sphere. And this way you can preset the script or a post that you want to discuss with your sphere. And then we obviously need to track and measure everything. If we don't track and measure, we not deserve this business opportunity. So remember, if you didn't track a conversation, it won't get you won't get business from it. So we want to absolutely track and measure these conversations and treat them as serious as you treat conversations over the phone. It's just another way of communication. So business planning, CRM integration, start with business planning to determine how many touches do we need to create predictable outcome. Use CRM to track and measure these touches, integrating for Facebook for seamless communication. So we're not going to get that obvious outcome from your communication on social media, especially with your SOI. This is nurturing. So we're not going to ask for referral. We're not going to have any direct interaction because we want to have a high level of touches. So what I would recommend is have one touch a week with your SOI on Facebook. One touch, you literally go to your SOI, click on the link, take a look at the last few posts. If any, you either comment or better send a DM. One of the greatest way for you to communicate with your SOI is send video DM. So you record a video, instead of writing text, you record yourself and send that message. What else can you share on Facebook in the DM? It can be local events. It can be something that necessarily affects your SOI. Like, let's say you can share information about like dog shelters if you know that person into like pets and stuff. So I would encourage you not to spend too much on doing the research, but also I want to highlight that these messages, they're supposed to reflect your sphere of influence. So even if I'm talking about numbers, and numbers should reflect your business plan, the content or what you say in these DMs really matters. So engage with your SOI, build a relationship, engage with your SOI, commenting on their posts or sending direct messages. Communication is the key. It doesn't have to be always real estate related, but what I want to bring your attention on this slide is make it memorable, make it something that is not something that you typically get. Let me give you an example. On one of my birthdays, one of the agents sent me a video singing happy birthday song. That was very impactful. It was like, I believe 7 years ago, and I still remember that interaction because it is memorable. It's not something like we typically get. We get millions and millions of posts on our wall on Facebook, but I don't remember any of these people compared to one person making it really memorable. All right, so let's talk about separating business and personal content. So we absolutely should have business page for promoting properties, for promoting our content. However, business page is like a store or like a retail store. This is where we're selling our services. Very likely you will have to pay in order for someone to see it. And engagement level, organic engagement level is very low. However, on the personal side, we also want to show the world that we are real estate agents. And if we're just posting our daily activities and not reminding our audience, our SOI on Facebook that we're in real estate is also negatively affecting us. So separate personal and business content, create page for listing and advertising. It can be market updates, right? Or on personal, you also want to share real estate related content, but we need to make sure that it's a little softer way. One way you can share the content from your page, from your business page on your personal. This way you bring attention to the business page. However, what I found more impactful and will get you higher reach if you post content directly to your personal page and skip the path of bringing business page to your personal side. Focusing, and again, we don't want to necessarily sell a house, that's a listing that we just got to one of our friends. It's very unlikely that they're gonna buy any of our listings. It's just very low chances. However, we want to create real estate related content that they will engage and be happy to see. What that could be: educational, inspirational, right? It can be market updates. People love to hear how's the market, but they not necessarily want to be sold on anything particular. So I would not bring our sphere to our website, where we don't want, first of all, we don't want to mislead the algorithm on Facebook with posting any links, because as soon as Facebook sees links, they think, well, if that user will click on the link, we're going to lose them on platform. And the way it designed is Facebook running ads to these people. As soon as you take them out of the Facebook stops making money because they're getting paid for running ads. However, we want to have this interaction directly on Facebook with this engaging types of content. So focusing on more of value bringing compared to selling them anything. And it's totally fine to sell and post links on your business page. At that level, Facebook doesn't care if you have a link or not. They getting paid, you paying them. So if you want to take them from Facebook, they charge you, and you're more than welcome to take them to the website. Importance of personal content. So I want to share this 75-25 balance. Show your personality on Facebook with your personal post. Aim for balance 75-25. Business, engage with your audience with personal stories and experiences. So that's another great way for you to engage. Even stories are not as popular as on Instagram. You might want to show them this behind the scene and talk to them. Use these stickers, use these engagement tools that Facebook built in to increase your visibility. So if someone clicks on these icons, they will, the algorithm will know that you have something in common and that person wants to see more of your post. As you notice, I'm not talking in this presentation anything about posting, but mostly I aiming on what's necessary steps to take in order for you to start this communication. So personal content will trigger this communication, and we want to remind them 25% of the time. Consistency in communication, engage with your audience daily. I mean, ideally daily. Like I've mentioned previously, I expect you to talk to them at least once a week. And I would say it's better to have smaller SOI, people that you absolutely connected with, and have this communication on Facebook more consistent rather than have large, like 500 people in your SOI and do it like once a month, because social media is so rapid and attention span is so low. We would rather have more consistent interaction with a lower number of people than trying to get them all spend time on this communication with people who are not necessarily connect with you. Tagging a person in interactions also works really well. If, let's say, you go out with your sphere, try to tag as many people as possible. First of all, they will you will show up in their feed and on their posts on their Facebook. As soon as you tag them, you also sharing your post on their wall. This is the word I was looking for, the wall. And their friends, they will know you that you're in the real estate, you're friends with this person. So this is another way for you to interact with them. Also, as soon as you tag them, make sure you interact with everyone who also posting comments on this post. This way you increasing number of eyeballs on your Facebook page. And this is like silent referrals. You tag in that person and you connect with all this person's friends. All right, well, I guess that's what I have. And now I wanted to talk to you about more advanced nurturing and posting on social media and communicating on social media. Yes, it will bring you results, especially if you have this communication in direct messages, that this will absolutely serve you well in terms of building a relationship with your SOI. But if we would put a little bit of money and we upload our SOI to your Facebook business page ad manager, then we can run ads and make sure that your SOI not just seeing you in their algorithm, in their feed, but you also pay Facebook very small amount of money. I would say if you run the ad for 100 people, you'll be fine with $20 a month. You will show more than frequently in their feed. And yes, it might sound like a commercial. It's not as connecting as the communication on regular page would be. But imagine you're curious about their life. You send them messages. You send them local updates, maybe like something happening in your town, some kind of event, and you're inviting them there. And on the top, you're running ads to them. This will triple the engagement. So what type of ads you can share? Neighborhood tours. They don't want to be sold on the listing that you have, but everyone loves to see these neighborhood tours. school overviews. This is also very impactful, and they might live in one community, and you do this school reviews, and you might say like, this is my 5 top school districts in north of, I know, Chicago. Real estate news. Yes, you might want to record a video like we just discussed. We have the lowest interest rates in 52 weeks. There's something to discuss. Make sure that you share this real estate news in a positive way, because we want to make sure that we have something that's uplifting. It's not necessary to talk about these upcoming changes and try to confuse them. Share something that's exciting. Market updates work every single time, and they work just perfectly fine. So I want to bring this down for you, the measure success. So what are we tracking? We tracking engagement rate. So interactions, likes, comments, shares. This tracker we use for what our audience really enjoys. What type of content we need to do more. But it's not necessarily getting us any business. They might like and walk away. Liking a post is very simple. We want to know what's the number of, what's the reach, what's the number of unique people who see our post. And mostly we can track this in a business page, but now Facebook changed their rules and now we can do it from personal. And obviously conversations, this is the only thing that we can control 100%. And if we double down on our SOI for the rest of the year, all we need to do is count how many contacts do we need to connect with, and what's the frequency, how often do we need to connect with them. All right, so just a conclusion. Start with your business planning and CRM integration. Focus on communication, balance personal and business content, stay consistent. All right, let's open for questions. Any questions?